All right, y'all. It is autumn in South Kakalaki. So, of course, I have my shirt off. I am smoking, and I will be reviewing Gentleman Caller from Cornell Diehl. So on a personal note, I am out taking the sun for medical reasons. Behold my white flesh. See how white I am. According to the doctor, I am suffering from a severe deficiency in vitamin D. I used to work out of doors pretty frequently, but no longer. I haven't played rugby since the spring. Spending all my time inside, and it's affected my health. So, and you know, as a typical man, it took a lot to finally get me to the doctor. And at 36, this is the first time I've ever been to the doctor because I was concerned about my physical health. I had been to the doctor before for injuries or harm I had inflicted upon my body, but this is the first time I ever went to the doctor because I got problems or because I'm getting old. I also found out I have to diet and exercise more. You know, all those typical things. Guess I'm entering the next stage. No big deal. Here I am taking the sun and thinking, I should let everyone know what I think of Gentleman Caller. You know, Cornell Diehl were picked up by DC, I think the name of the company is, the smokingpipes.com people. Cornell Diehl is actually semi-local to us. The rugby club I play for out of the Charlotte area, it's like a twin club. It plays out of the Charlotte area and plays out of Morganton. So Morganton is over 2 hours away from me. But it kind of feels like my neck of the woods, I suppose, because of the rugby connection. But just the next state over, not too far. They've always done a good job. We have a ridiculously wide selection of tobaccos. The thing I've noticed, though, around here is that everyone is now carrying Cornell Diehl tobaccos. So I don't know, and maybe people who are more up to date with the sort of thing could tell me, but it seems like along with the ownership change, there must have been a shift in marketing, and it must be more aggressive about it. Or perhaps just having a different distribution chain. Anyway, I'm seeing more and more Cornell Diehl tobaccos out there. So, let me read to you the description on the tin here. Pardon me. It's a fun little description. So you can see the graphic. This is one of my favorite labels of all time. There is the elderly gentleman caller. Look at that. He's coming to court. Got a sweet pipe, sweet bow tie. The old man I might become one day, but of course with an amazing beard. Gentleman caller. Grandma always kept a couple bowls of this fragrant blend of Virginia's, Burleys, and a dash of deer tongue and perique around, as potpourri to make her favorite beaux feel right at home when they came calling. A Robillard blend. So, Burley, Virginia, perique, deer tongue. Perfectly named tobacco because it is mature, yet gentle and sweet. A lot of Virginias are mature and aggressive, mature and robust, mature and manly, or even overly manly. This is not. It's even. It's smooth. But it is not uncomplex, and it has a nice body when you smoke it. There's sort of a walnut skin, bitter coating to the smoke as you puff away. It's kind of in the background. I wouldn't really call it a pepperiness. It's actually slightly bitter, but in a really pleasant way, like walnuts. Hey, little girl, what's going on?
Go.
I'm gonna finish making my video. Ooh, you guys just saw way too much belly. All right, so, but the deal with this blend. Hello, Ward.
Hello.
You're being pretty sneaky. All right, I gotta make a video all by myself, okay?
Yeah.
So, as I described, mature, not uncomplex, and kind of walnut skin. And that not uncomplex phrase reminds me of, I was watching a movie review, and what phrase did the guy use? He said that something like he was not displeased with something. And his his co-host called him out on that phrasing. I like that sort of phrasing, but he was eventually pushed to clarify that he meant he was pleased, sort of. So it is complex, sort of. All right, let's get back on track. So mature, slightly complex, walnut skin. The thing that makes it truly a gentleman collar, and this is where I'll finish the review, is that with that little bit of bitterness going on, it is sweet. It is pleasantly sweet. So, I don't know if the Perique is what provides that walnut skin that I mentioned. I compared it to the pepperiness, but said it was something else. The deer tongue, of course, gets involved. But somehow it's just a tiny, tiny bit sweet as well. It must be in the Virginia somewhere, but regardless, that's what makes it a gentleman collar. It is a very well-named tobacco. Not for me, not an everyday smoker, but really just because of what I like to have out of an everyday smoker. This is definitely one of those tobaccos where you think to yourself, "Hey, I'm in the mood for such and such. Hey, I'm in the mood for a gentleman collar. I just had that experience. I filled the bowl. Now I'm talking to you." Really just thoroughly pleasant. I would be curious to hear what you guys have experienced with the room note of this thing. Is gentleman collar a gentleman in the bedroom? Is gentleman collar pleasant to be around when the wives are around? That would truly cinch this as one of the greatest tobacco names ever. Regardless, I really enjoy it. I believe you would enjoy it. Yeah, let me know what your impressions have been if you've smoked it. And peace be upon you.